There is nothing quite like a fresh, warm cinnamon roll straight out the oven. And no, baby, I'm not talking about out the can. I give it to you. Out the can is good, but if you've not had homemade, you're just simply missing out. So come on with me and I'll show you how I make mine. To a bowl, we're going to stir together yeast, water, and sugar. All of the measurements are on the screen. Make sure that you heat up the water to 110 degrees Fahrenheit before you ever add it to that yeast. Stir it together, set it aside, and allow it to bloom. This is going to take about 10 minutes. You'll know that it's bloomed and ready once it looks foamy. Okay, to our mixing bowl, we're going to add milk, sugar, egg, salt, butter, and our yeast mixture. If you have a paddle attachment for your mixer, that's what you should use. I don't know where mine is, so I'm just going to whisk it. We're going to beat that at a medium speed until it's blended. Now we're going to gradually stir in the flour to make a soft dough. Now I cannot tell you how much flour that this is going to require. Anywhere from 2.5 to 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour. The dough needs to remain a little bit sticky, but not too sticky to handle. If it's too sticky to handle, just add a little more flour. Then I'm going to switch over to my dough hook and I'm going to knead it for 5 minutes until it's smooth and elastic. Then I'll place it in a well-greased bowl, turn it to grease the top, cover, and allow it to rise for about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Remove the cover, punch down the dough, cover it back up, and let it rise for another 30 to 40 minutes. After the second rise, I'm going to turn the dough out onto a lightly floured surface. Be sure that you flour your rolling pin. Then we're going to roll the dough out into about a 15 by 9 rectangle. Next, I'm going to spread softened butter over the dough. Then I'm going to sprinkle a generous amount of cinnamon, then sugar over the top of that butter. Just measure it with your heart. You got this. Now we're going to roll it up lengthwise and cut it into about 12 rolls. Now I just use my knife to do this, but you can do it however you want to. Now I'm going to grease my cast iron skillet with butter. Then I'll arrange my rolls and I'll cover and rise for another 40 minutes. Uncover, then bake in a 375 degree preheated oven for 15 to 20 minutes. While our cinnamon rolls are cooking, we're going to make our icing. To our clean mixing bowl, we're going to add cream cheese, butter, milk, and vanilla. Put that together on a medium speed. Then we're gradually going to add in our powdered sugar. If you want a more loose icing, add more milk 1 tablespoon at a time until it's the consistency that you like. And as soon as those rolls come out that oven, pull that icing over those warm rolls. Now that right there is what I'm talking about. Hey, y'all enjoy, and I'll see you next time, if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise.